So I recently started to go to the Cubes of Truth that are hosted by Anonymous for the Voiceless. Anonymous for the Voiceless is an animal liberation organization that's trying to raise awareness for animal suffering. I've gone to one in Cleveland and one in Toledo. When I was in Toledo, we had a smaller group. There was two younger girls there. One was 13 and one was 10, I believe. So today I wanted to interview the 13-year-old. Her name is Jacquelynn, and I wanted to get her perspective on veganism. Most vegan activists are adults. Most people on YouTube that you see that are vegan are adults, or at least like older teenagers. And I thought it would be really interesting to get a 13-year-old's perspective on veganism. I wanted to know the motivation behind her lifestyle. I wanted to see from her eyes what it was like to be a vegan at 13, because I've never been a vegan at 13. I just wanted to talk to her and get her perspective on things. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's get into the interview. It is always amazing to see younger people within the vegan community. Can you tell me a little bit about how your vegan journey began?
So I pretty much began veganism when I was about 12 years old, but it was by watching a film called What the Health. It was on Netflix, and it talks about all the health-wise vegan stuff, what to eat to be healthy as a vegan, and what's bad for you when you are not a vegan. I was not born or raised vegan. I kind of just went vegan on my own after watching all these documentaries and films.
How long have you been vegan, and what initially drew you to veganism?
I've been vegan for 9 months, almost 10, and the thing that really drew me to veganism was the animals, because I hate watching animals getting tortured and abused and killed against their will.
Is your whole family vegan? If not, who in your family is vegan?
No, my two brothers are not vegan, but I'm a vegan, obviously. My sister is a vegan, and my two parents are vegans.
How has veganism impacted your life?
It kind of made me a lot happier as a person, because now I know that I'm not harming the environment so much. I am not harming animals, and I'm not harming my own health.
Veganism is an ethical lifestyle against the exploitation of animals, but aside from the ethical point, what are some other reasons that someone should consider going vegan?
Definitely the environment and your health, because you don't realize what eating one sandwich with cheese and meat on it can do to your health and to the environment.
What grade are you in?
I'm in 8th grade, going into 9th grade in a few months.
Do you ever feel left out in social or school situations when non-vegan food is involved? If not, explain why.
No, I don't, because I know truly in my heart what is right from wrong, and eating animal products hurts animals, it hurts the world, and it also hurts your own health, and I don't really feel left out about something bad, like a bad action I don't want to take in.
What do your friends think about veganism? Are any of your friends vegan themselves?
Most of my friends think it's a pretty cool thing. None of my friends are actually vegan, but I do have a vegetarian friend and a pescatarian friend.
Do you pack a lunch to bring to school? What does a typical lunch for a school-aged vegan look like?
Yes. I just bring a sandwich and some fruits, stuff like that.
Have you been through a health or nutrition class at school?
Yes.
In these classes, were animal products such as lean meats and cow's milk promoted as necessary and healthy for a well-balanced diet?
Yes, actually all the time. They'll tell us you gotta have your dairy, your eggs, and all that, but now I know the truth, that you really don't need that to survive.
What do you wish teachers understood about a plant-based diet?
I wish they knew about your health, their own health, because animal products are actually very bad for your health. It can cause cancer, heart disease, and a lot others.
The American Dietetics Association has stated that a well-planned vegan diet is nutritionally adequate for all age groups. We also know that a plant-based diet is the only diet to prevent and even reverse some diet-related diseases, such as America's #1 killer, heart disease. Knowing this information, why do you think eating a plant-based diet isn't more promoted in classrooms and in schools?
I definitely think it's because most people don't even know. A lot of people think it's good for you. It's probably, they think it's good for you because the doctors, the people that work at all these industries are hiding it from us.
Do you think the meat, dairy, and egg industry play a role in how our schools talk about animal products?
Definitely. They're the reason that most people don't know that it's bad for you.
Non-vegans can usually understand why someone doesn't want to consume meat, but can sometimes be confused about why vegans stay away from eggs, dairy, and honey. From an ethical standpoint, how would you explain to a non-vegan why vegans do not consume these animal byproducts?
Well, eggs are pretty bad because all the male chicks are blended up in a machine called the macerator, and either way, when the hen cannot lay eggs anymore, she's going to be sent to slaughter because they're useless to the egg industry. And milk is the same way. They'll take the calves, and if it's born a male calf, they'll send them to slaughter about 2 or 3 days after birth. And when she cannot produce milk anymore, she'll be sent to slaughter as well. So they'll both die anyways. And bees, they'll most of the time rip off her wings, so she cannot fly away. The queen bee, they'll rip off her wings. But either way, if they didn't do all of this, you just think about it yourself, that we do not need any of these things to survive. Like, we have all these other things that we can have that is not harming animals in any way, and if it wasn't harming them, just think about it. Milk was made for a baby calf, not for a grown human. Just take that away from them. It's not ours to take. They're sentient beings. They do not want to die or be harmed. They do not deserve to have things that they make for themselves taken away from them.
What kind of vegan activism do you participate in? What have those experiences been like for you?
I've done cubes of truth, basically. I enjoyed a lot of them, knowing that I'm making a difference with the other activists.
What made you want to become a vegan activist?
There's this show on YouTube, or a channel, it's Joey Carbstrong. He really influenced me to do activism.
Why is it important for vegans to get active?
If you think about it, if one person is a vegan, they can go on living their life not harming animals, but if you make someone into a vegan activist, they go on influencing so many other people to go vegan and saving so many more animals, helping the environment even more, and of course, everyone's health.
Do you have any memorable moments from your activism?
Yeah, my first cube of truth, I've done 2, but my first one, 11 people took veganism seriously, and that made me pretty happy.
What are your favorite vegan YouTube channels, videos, and documentaries?
My favorite YouTubers, definitely Joey Carbstrong, and then Jacquelynn is pretty cool as well. Videos, I'm not really sure if I have any favorite vegan videos, but documentaries, definitely Dominion, What the Health, Cowspiracy. There's all kinds of really good ones that you can watch. They're all free, especially I recommend Dominion. It's free on YouTube right now.
If you were talking to someone your age who was considering veganism, what would you say and what advice would you give them?
I would just tell them, don't think about what you're eating, think about who you're eating.